Hi nurses, in this tutorial we're going to be covering how to take the information submitted by parents through the online registration process and be able to take that medical information and put it into the students' accounts. Let's get started. First, you log into your account. I'd like to thank Cindy Trump for allowing me to be able to use her account for this. Once you have entered into your account and you've logged in, scroll down until you see Census. Then open up the drop-down that says Online Registration. Then click on Health Staff Processing. When this window opens, go to the Application Status and choose New Approved and Existing Approved or Submitted. Under Medical Status, choose All. Under Health Type, Conditions and Medications, just leave that. Under Max Applications Returned, choose All, and under Health Approval Status, keep it at Not Health Approved. Double check to make sure you're in the correct school. It really shouldn't matter too much, but maybe you only want to do one of the buildings that you may be assigned. If you're sure everything here is all set up, click Search Applications. Then up will appear the applications. Now, if you click on name, that will put it in alphabetical order. If you click name another time, it'll put it in reverse alphabetical order. That means starting with Z. So with this one, we're just going to leave it this way because it doesn't make any difference to me which way I would work. And we're going to choose one of the families. And you just come over, click on the little plus sign, then go down and click Review Application. Now, when this application opens, you'll notice conditions is the first thing that pops up, and outlined in yellow are two new conditions. So those mean we need to add those to the student's campus account. I'm going to jump over, however, to medications first. I click on medications and see that there is one new medication for this particular student. So I notice that it's, however you pronounce that, omeprazole, whatever it is, omeprazole. So what I'm going to do is maybe make note of what the name of that medication is. I click on Open Campus Medications. That automatically opens me up to that student. Then I come down, I click on New, and then I just double check my information. So under medication, under what the medication is, I go through the list and I would find omeprazole. I notice that that is not on the list right here, which means it's just not one of the recommended medications that we happen to have. Find something that would be close to it. You know better than anyone else what those medications may be, and you could have that up in here and then put the real name down in the comments and precautions down at the bottom down here so that you'll know exactly what the medication is. Fill out the information. That's all in red with the asterisks. Those are all required fields. If you don't know the strength because you're possibly not giving it to the student at all during the school day, all you have to do in here is just type in NA. It just means it's not applicable because you're not having to deal with that. The same as amount per dose that you could have with that. So just fill in this information, what you do happen to have, anything that you happen to change at all, make sure you just make note of that in the comments and precautions box that you have. And then don't forget to save it, and then it will appear. Now I'm going to come back again to the online registration. I just clicked back on Chrome and then just chose this window again. Then once you have that added, you're okay. No problem there. Don't do anything yet. We come over to conditions. Now it's time to add conditions. The nice part about this is in most cases, it will automatically go into the student's account once you post it. However, there are some exceptions, and this student does have an exception. One of them is right here. You'll notice the parent never selected anything for the condition. This will not post, and you'll see right here it says will post as. This condition is not set up to post to Campus Health. We would have to manually go in and add this particular comment from the parent. It isn't a condition that we have that we can choose from. But we do have one up here, headache, migraine, that was a condition they could select. So with this, we can just come up and click Post Condition to Campus, and then underneath it, Post Comments as well. So if the parent had any comments up here, that would post over. This information, once you enter your initials up here and you click Post Student Conditions, that will post over to the student's account right directly from here. That works wonderfully. This one you will have to manually enter. Once you've posted the student conditions, after all that's done, then you'll come back in here, enter your initials, and then you will click Health Approve this student. That's really important that you do health approve the student. If you don't health approve the student, there's probably a really good professional reason why you're not, and that's really important to note. Why isn't the student being health approved? Once you've clicked the health approve the student, then when you come back again, now I'm just going back into my Chrome and I'm clicking back onto Campus here. Then what I'm able to do is I can come back over to my online registration that I have, my health staff processing, and I'll be able to take back off again from another student that I would happen to have. Now I do want to show you a time saver that you may end up really like. If a family has a group of students, you can go right here under students and you can choose another student who may be in the family. And then you can complete this from there. You don't have to keep going back to the form all the time. You can just choose the name from that drop-down menu. After you have everything posted and you have everything health approved, then you can just move on, close that window. You can just come back in again to the health staff processing, and then you can come through and you can choose all of these settings again and just go to the next family. And you can just keep health approving and posting the results. You may have quite a few of these that have nothing you need to do with it, and you can just go ahead and you can just post the information. So that's how you enter in that basic conditions and the basic medications into a student's account. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.